Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, My Hero Academia Season 4 Episode 6. Last time we received an amazing episode and I love how they portray Kirishima in that one. My god, it was so exciting. It was so satisfying to see Kirishima just get the level of success that he got in the last episode. Because yes, so far Kirishima has been, a secondary character. We haven't received much about him. We didn't receive a lot of information. But now we're starting to see Kirishima in a new light. Something that I enjoy a lot. Because we got a glimpse of Kirishima's insecurities and how he just got rid of some of them. Because there is still the mystery of that that scene, that black and white scene, well, kind of a scale of gray scene, in which we saw, and as I said before, I am 90% sure that is Mina, especially in the second viewing, and something that is going on with Mina. So yes, I'm excited to find out what is that. But yes, I don't think you are here for an analysis of the previous episode, because that is something I already did, and again, the boring part, guys, sorry about that, but if you enjoy the content of the channel, please consider the subscription and obviously turn on notifications. If you enjoy the episode, please give me a thumbs up and of course leave a comment so I know what you like about the episode and what you think about the episode too. So yes, I think it's enough with the presentation, so let's just cut all of this and watch the next episode. Shall we? Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the 6th episode of the 4th season. And this is a very heavy episode to watch, especially to watch it several times. We don't receive much heroism, we don't receive much of positive influence in the episode, and it's a very grim one, especially for the consequences of what is said. And obviously, the episode, when you analyze it, is just a conference, and that's it. There is not much there. We have a few scenes outside of this room, but there are not many, and the majority of the episode concentrates into these small rooms, into this conference room. So yes, it's a hard episode to watch, especially when you start to understand how the bullets are made. And this is something I was afraid of. This is something that, especially with the keys that we have in previous episodes, that how this little girl is being treated. Yes, I had my suspicions, but not up to this extent, not up to this moment, which is something awful. Yes, obviously we saw several heroes that we saw in previous episode, and I'm speaking specifically about Fatcom and about Ryukyu. Yes, we have been given hints of the involvement of these two heroes with Night Eye Plan, especially obviously Ryukyu, but obviously the other hints that they are encountering the same bullets that Overhaul troop is carrying when they fought against the League of Villains. But obviously we receive all these hints, and now we finally saw what is the result of said hints, that everybody is involved into this case. And yes, obviously Aizawa being involved there, that was a surprise for me. I did not expect Aizawa, but obviously I should have, especially with the keys that were given in the opening. So there is more fault there. And obviously we receive a little bit more of information about Overhaul's quirk, which is something I should have kind of guessed, or at least very close to guessing, said said quirk because of the name, obviously. But honestly, it never crossed my mind that his name was related to his quirk. I don't know why. I only thought it as a name, as just a name, and that's it. I never thought it as the key to his quirk. So yeah, that was my fault. That really went over my head, and I had no idea why. But yes, we receive a little bit more of information of Aizawa's quirk. That is actually, it stops quirks, or it stops the genes, kind of. I'm imagining more like frozen the gene of the quirk that stop the quirk from activating and transform you into a normal human being, let's say. But these bullets, what they do is destroy or at least damage the genes that carry the quirk within every single person. Luckily, they can repair themselves in the state in which the bullets are right now. But my guess is Overhaul is experimenting with these bullets and is giving these bullets away, perhaps for a very low price, because yeah, he still needs the money, for a very low price, so they can test all the bullets, and they can tell you, oh, this works like this, or this lasts until this moment, or this lasts until the hero sleeps, as we hear in this episode. But obviously, the most sickening part of this is where the bullets come from. And yeah, I elevate my voice for a little bit there, because it's really maddening what the origin of this here. I still doubt that this. I still doubt that this little girl is the daughter of Overhaul. I am 90% sure that is something that he said so he can kind of be together with this kid, or take this kid away so he can continue with the experiment, with the sickening experiments. But still, for those who have followed me for quite a while, for those who have seen especially my reaction to Full Metal Alchemist, you know how I hate when they do stuff to innocent children. That really breaks me, and that really gets me angry. And yes, I'm speaking about the bastard that transformed his daughter to a chimera. You know how mad I was after watching that episode. If you're interested, I think it's still in my YouTube channel. I don't think I have it in my BitChute channel. Perhaps it's a good time for me to change that. But you know how mad I was in that moment, especially because it's somebody that he should be protecting this girl. I am not as mad as in that moment, because at least it's not a family member, but I'm still pretty mad against Overhaul for using an innocent girl to achieve his goal. I don't care how the goal is, because this is a sick individual that is using an innocent child to achieve whatever sick goal he wants. If he wants to get rid of the world of heroes, yeah, that is very sickening, and I'm really trying to contain my anger, because that is something that is really maddening, genuinely maddening. It's sickening. And yes, I know I'm repeating myself, because I'm trying to control my anger. I'm trying to control what I'm really feeling about Overhaul in this moment. And honestly, I wish upon him the most gruesome death that you could give me. I know, and probably this is not going to happen, but yeah, my god, that is very. But anyway, yes, they explain to us how the drugs are made, and the obvious reaction from Midoriya and from Mirio. They were so close to save this kid. Obviously, Midoriya feels guilty because he didn't push himself towards that salvation. He didn't rescue the kid, and that's why he's so angry. And Mirio feels angry too, because he feels guilty, because he was pushing Midoriya away from saving the kid, because he thought that this was the best course of action. I understand their anger, because they didn't have the whole information for them to really act and save Eri in that moment. but they feel guilty for their inaction, and that's how they perceive it. Yeah, it's I understand their anger, but I'm not I'm not saying that it's their fault, because they didn't know and they thought, well, Mirio thought that this was the best course of action. So yeah, I understand their anger. I don't think they are guilty of anything. That's what I think. But yeah, that scene is strong too. And obviously, among the heroes that were here, there was one in particular that I guess is Rocklock, because obviously the logs that the freaking in his ears, and that dude really got me angry when he wants to separate Midoriya and the rest of the students from UA from the case. No, this is something that they need, especially Midoriya and Mirio, because they are really more close encounter with this girl. But yeah, again, I understand this guy. After watching it the second time, say, okay, yes, you are emotional attached to this because all the things that are happening here. But yeah, he made some good points. Because yeah, they need to investigate in which house they are keeping this girl, so they could attack with a certainty that they are going to rescue this girl. And yeah, the things that we saw here in this meeting is, again, is very sickening, and it's very difficult to see, to understand. This is probably one of the most, I don't know, depressing episodes we have seen from My Hero Academia. It is hard to see. And luckily we receive a little bit of comedy from Fat Gum, but it's still not enough for you to feel good. But I think what elevate the episode a little bit in this case is when Aizawa told Midoriya that yes, I was about to suggest that all of you will be pulled out of the work studies, but knowing Midoriya, you are going to go and face this guy. So let's do this in the correct way. Let's do this so you won't be in complete danger. Because yes, obviously every single one that is going to partake in this operation are in danger in one way or another. But at least we can minimize this danger, let's say. I don't know how. Obviously we're going to depend on several strategies, and hopefully those strategies will work. But yeah, they will at least be together and not Midoriya just going and jumping into the action alone. Because yeah, if they are separated, he's going to make his own plans, and perhaps he's not going to have the help of the rest of the heroes that we saw here. So kudos to Aizawa for really seeing beyond that. And my god, yes, as I said during my reaction, I love Aizawa and how he wants to make everybody feel better, because even the words that he said, that yes, even the hand that you hold and could not save, it could work into the future for saving said person, and in this case Eri especially, or at least that's what I understand from what Aizawa said, because yeah, I could not quote him directly. And yes, obviously in the last scene, previous the outro, we saw obviously how Night Eye sees something good in Midoriya. Because yeah, so far we have seen that Night Eye has been very strict with Midoriya. He doesn't trust him and still believes that he should give his power to Mirio. But now we see another aspect in which Night Eye is saying, okay, yeah, Midoriya is very similar to All Might. I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or as an insult, because yeah, that has been used as an insult before by Gran Torino. But I will choose to take it as a compliment for Midoriya. So yeah, a good change there. Now we go to the extra scene, and that is once again very depressing, because yeah, these guys try to be kind of good friends with Eri, so she won't run away. But obviously, they have other things in mind. They just want to use this little girl for their nefarious goals. And yeah, these guys make me so angry. But there is another aspect I want to speak about of that scene. In the Eri's reflection, when she's remembering how she was treated by Midoriya, we hear Midoriya's voice changing. I did not notice this in the episode because I was concentrating on so many other things, but we see how Midoriya spoke to Eri. Very calm, a very soft voice, trying to protect her, trying to see if she was fine without scaring her. But when he's talking with Overhaul, when he's trying to say, okay, why she's trembling, why she's dead, why she's that, the voice changing is a lot more aggressive, it's a lot more filled with anger. And I love that little change we saw there, and how Eri feels protected by Midoriya. So I guess this is part of the reflection of Aizawa, that this little girl is starting to see a ray of hope in Midoriya's words and in Midoriya's trying to protect her. At least that is what I want to see. I want to see this girl giving a ray of hope for this girl, because yeah, what she has been going on with her, it's something awful, and again, it's something that gets me really angry. Yeah, I don't know how well this commentary is going to come out, because yeah, my emotions, I'm trying to really restrain my emotion and not scream and not just scream, I don't know, several fuck yous to this guy. Yeah, calling them all the awful names that I could find. But I guess a little bit of fuck you and a little bit of bastards and a little bit of that is better, because yeah, as you might know, the Copa is closing by. I don't think my commentaries and my my reactions are exactly kid friendly. Yes, I try to not to say a lot of curse words, but still some of them pull out of the here and there. So yeah, perhaps I will have to be a little bit less cautious on that one and really going all out. So yeah, the FTC will not pretend that this is a kid-friendly show or a kid-friendly episode just because I say cool or I say games, because yes, that is how vague the freaking law is, and it's ridiculous. So yeah, I will try to make this a little bit kid-friendly. So yeah, I don't think it's going to affect me a lot because I'm not recollecting any data, because really my videos are not being monetized, so they are not recollecting anything. So yeah, I guess I'm safe with that little portion there. Oh boy. But anyway, yes, before entering and getting more angry every time I speak, let me just remind you that if you enjoy the content of the channel, please consider the subscription and to notification, and obviously leave a comment, so let me know what you think about the episode, what you think about my reaction, and obviously my commentary. If you enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up, a like, and follow me on Twitter if you feel like it. I just sometimes share a little bit stuff, random stuff here and there, but it's not much. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, I will be so thankful. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I hope you enjoy it. Yes, it was a heavy episode, but at least I hope you enjoyed my reaction. And yes, I have nothing else to say, but thank you for your attention and see you on the next one. Bye.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, give it a like, so the algorithm from YouTube will help me out. And check my other videos, share them, and also why not subscribe to my channel and join this community. And as always, I want to thank you for your attention, your likes, and even your dislikes, your comments, which is something I always look forward to read. And yeah, once more, thanks and see you on the next one.